Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn how to temporarily save your uncommitted changes using Git Stash. Imagine you are in the middle of working on a file, but you suddenly need to switch branches to fix an urgent bug. You cannot commit your work because it is incomplete. This is what Git Stash is for. The command Git Stash takes all of your changes, both staged and unstaged, and saves them in a safe place, giving you a clean working directory. If you want to add a message to remember what you were doing, you can run git stash save and then your message in quotes. Git will save your work. If you run git status again, it will say, "Nothing to commit, working tree clean." You are now free to switch branches. In the next section, we will learn how to see the list of changes you have stashed. Now that your changes are safely stashed, how do you see what you have saved? The command for this is git stash list. This command shows you all of your stashes, which are stored in a stack. This means the last one you put in is at the top. The output will show you an ID for each stash, like stash at 0 or stash at 1. Stash at 0 is always your most recent stash. It will also show you the name of the branch you were on when you stashed and the message you wrote. This list is essential for helping you find the correct set of changes that you want to bring back. In the next section, we will learn how to do that, how to reapply your changes. Now that you are back on your branch, it is time to get your changes back. The most common command for this is git stash pop. Pop is the command you will use almost all the time. It does two things at once. First, it takes your most recent stash at 0, and applies all the changes back to your working directory. Second, after it successfully applies the changes, it automatically deletes that stash from your list. This is perfect for when you just want to get your work back and continue. You can also pop a specific stash by adding its ID, like git stash pop stash at 1. But what if you want to apply the changes, but keep the stash in your list? We will cover that in the next section. The second command for getting your changes back is git stash apply. Apply does the first part of pop. It applies all the changes from your stash back to your working directory. However, it does not delete the stash. The stash stays in your list. This is useful in a specific case, when you want to apply the same stash changes to multiple different branches. You can check out a branch, run git stash apply, then check out another branch and run git stash apply again. Just like pop, you can apply a specific stash by adding its ID, like git stash apply stash at 1. Since apply leaves the stash in your list, you will eventually have to clean it up manually. In the next section, we will learn how to delete stashes. Now let's learn how to clean up our stash list. This is necessary if you used git stash apply, because apply does not delete the stash. The safest way to delete a stash is with the git stash drop command. Git stash drop deletes one single stash. If you just run git stash drop by itself, it will delete the most recent stash at 0. If you want to delete a specific, older stash, you just add its ID to the end of the command. For example, git stash drop stash at 1. This is the recommended way to clean up your list, because you are deleting your stashes one by one, and you are in full control. But what if you want to delete all of your stashes at once? We will cover that in the next section. Finally, let's look at the most dangerous stash command, git stash clear. This command is very simple and very destructive. When you run git stash clear, it will instantly and permanently delete all of your stashes. It will not ask you to confirm. All of them will be gone. There is no undo for this command. You should only use git stash clear if you are absolutely 100% sure that you want to destroy every single stashed change you have. In almost all cases, it is much safer to use git stash drop and delete your stashes one by one. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about new content. A link to the code and the markdown file is included in the description section below. See you in the next video.